Welcome to Wichita, Kansas, in the Charles Koch Arena. That's the venue for this exclusive broadcast of the MidTown Prestige on TBL TV. Today, in their inaugural season, Wichita's MidTown Prestige hosts the Dallas Skyline. Hi, everybody. I'm CJ Layton. Pleasure to be along here once again at the beautiful Charles Koch Arena, the Devlin Court here in the Air Capital City. A couple of teams, again, like yesterday, looking for their first win of the season. Your MidTown, of course, the Prestige. They started out like a house of fire, but the fire cooled, and they got the best of them, actually, 138-107, that final score yesterday. Dallas also 0-3 coming in after a couple of tough losses against the same team. So they are looking as well for their first win of the season. We're right back to where we started from yesterday. In talking to both coaches pretty much had the same feelings and philosophies about their teams. They were pleased with their starts on Saturday, in Dallas's case on Friday, but they were just a little disappointed. In fact, in a couple of cases, more than a little disappointed about the finishing aspect. If you watch yesterday's contest, the MidTown Prestige started out led by as many as 16, but then ended up falling to a very worthy opponent yesterday in Louisville. Hopefully we'll right the ship today. It's the Prestige taking on Dallas, and we are going to bring you the tip and a whole lot more after you see and hear this on TBL TV.
Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches.
Big deal. You got all natural meat sliced by hand.
I got turkey and ham made by science. I'm good.
I'm coming for you, Jimmy's John's. This is war. Sandwich war.
The home team Prestige starting Jamichael Hawkins along with Chris Whitfield, Marcus Dawkins, Mike Zeno, and Aaron Scales. Dallas Skyline starting number 0, that's D'Angelo Hunter. Also number 1, Malachi Davidson. Joseph Burton wears number 11. Joshua Simmons, number 23. And Shannon Handy wears number 30. Clifford Hooks is leading the team on the bench first year. As coach, Angela Davidson listed as head coach and general manager. Getting underway, the home team, the MidTown Prestige in the white, Skyline in the road blue with the green trim. Aaron Scales getting set to jump. The big fella having himself quite a little season so far in our opening 3 games. He'll be jumping against Handy. The ball's in the air. The tip is won by the Skyline. They want to get right after it off the tip, and the layup is good. Fast break off the tip, one of the oldest plays in the book, actually. And it works for the opening deuce. There's Hawkins. Whitfield, Hawkins again. Zeno's had a couple of decent games as well in the 3 they've played. Quick turnaround, Hawkins. That didn't hit anything. They'll reset the clock, though, as the Dallas Skyline come up with the basketball. Malachi Davidson wearing number 1, averaging around 22 points a game. He had 30 the other day. That against Waco. And they're coming strong with the press. So right out of the gate, Dallas is doing the full court press, and it's just a straight 2-1-2 from what it appears here. And a whistle. Clock apparently did not roll when the ball was inbounded. Derek Dunbar is one of the officials. He handed off the basketball there from Oklahoma City. There to the far side is Tyson Holden. And underneath the basket, just off to the left, is Tyler Burrows. All three from college towns, as it would have it. Chris Whitfield, triple, no. Not quite there. Rebound bounced around. Hawkins recovers and then throws the ball away. It's a steal. And another steal. We get it right back. Zeno with it. Dunbar from Oklahoma City. Tyson Holden from Lawrence, Kansas, KU country. Tyler Burrows from Manhattan, home of Kansas State University. Jumper won't go. Tapped rebound now in the hands of Davidson. So we're off and running from Wichita, Kansas. There's a triple. Got it. Big three-pointer, D'Angelo Hunter. He's averaging right around 13 plus a game. Whistle, jump, and they will go to the center to jump the ball. As a team, MidTown shooting right at about 44%, under 30% though from three-point range. Dallas Skyline shooting around 34% from three-point range. Overall field goal percentage at 42. Tip, won by the Prestige. Left-hand layup won't go, though. That's Handy with the board, and we come the other way. Another quick three in the air. That's no good. Unopposed rebound, Aaron Scales. Scales had a double-double yesterday. 14 points and 12 boards. A lot of the points coming early. The first quarter and a steal. Hunter looking to finish. Actually had it stripped by Whitfield. It'll still belong to... Or will it? Nope, it's off the Dallas Skyline. So a very nice strip as he's able to knock the ball off of D'Angelo Hunter. Skyline leading it by 5. Whitfield, far side, stepped on the baseline. Marcus Dawkins tried to kick out after running baseline. So Skyline with an early 5-0 lead. Davidson controlling the floor. That's Simmons wearing number 23 for the Skyline. He'll pull up and drop it. 7-0 opening run for Dallas. Zeno lets fly from 17, won't go. Scales, offensive board, throws it right into the hands of Davidson. On the run with a flush. That is Dallas time out. The MidTown Prestige on this opening 9-0 run in the opening 2:46. Once again, MidTown's going to have to come up with some answers. We'll see if they can after you see and hear this on TBL TV.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
And what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool!
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf, telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life. You think I'm gonna let some two first-name sandwich joint steal my throne? You You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's Johns, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me!
This is war. Sandwich war.
Back with a look at Jacques Dubose, the head coach for the Midtown Prestige, as he looks on. Again, thought that he really saw some spark in the opening 12 minutes yesterday, but could not finish. Aaron Scales has had himself a good 3 games to start this season. But the Midtown Prestige, unfortunately, find themselves in an all-too-familiar situation, down by a bunch early. They find themselves running in the quicksand trying to catch up. Mike. Far side, that's Chris. They'll take the tap back. He'll get stripped, but a foul on the play. I think they'll get Joseph Burton for the call, wearing number 11. Midtown Prestige going to hit the road. Hit the road, Jack, indeed. Later on in the broadcast, we'll show you that schedule, and that's quite the road trip. The first-year teams, though, of course, they're probably going to get stuck with the brunt of it. That's the way it usually is. Zeno. Scales backs his way in. That's good if it goes, and that is a muscle shot by Aaron Scales. He looks for the and one. That's a nice way for the Prestige to get back on the board. He did everything he could. I'll tell you what, Shannon Handy was trying to stay right there with him. Handy also at 6'8", but not nearly the size of Aaron Scales, who converts the free throw. That's big. Prestige on the board. Let's see if that helps a bit. Davidson off a double team. They try to immediately go inside, and it's knocked away. That was a great double. Chris near side. Mike's going to try the 3. In and out. Scales. The ball knocked around. Scales, hit the floor hard. Dallas comes up with it, though, and is able to clear. Quick 3 is going to go in the air. That's no good. There's the defensive rebound to Hawkins. Right hand, left hand, right side, excuse me. Prestige now back with a quick 5-0 run after the timeout. Showing some spark. That's Burton. Davidson, good if it goes, but just rolled out. The foul go against Aaron Scales as he took on the big fella one-on-one right down the center of the paint, and here you're going to take a look at it. Almost got that to go. There you see Aaron Scales. A couple of players had double-doubles yesterday. Mike Zeno also with 11 points and 14 rebounds. Whitfield had 18. Hawkins had 15 with 8 assists. Jaylen Brown had 10 yesterday. So plenty of players scoring, plenty of players in double figures, and the field goal percentage is not that bad. Hawkins. There's Mike. Shot clock to 10. Now they got to hurry. Mike throws it right into the hands of the Dallas Skyline. Davidson drop off. Ball knocked away. Quick hands by Whitfield. Knocked off the chest of Mike Zeno and out of bounds. Keep the shot clock at 17. Whitfield thought that Davidson was going to go one way, and unfortunately for Chris, he reached right into the path as Malachi went the other way. Davidson off the high pick, whacked away from behind, and a steal. Dawkins. Look inside off the double team. It's Scales. Nice job by Zeno to fill the lane. Lead cut to 3. Nicely done. Recognized the double team. Ended up being 3 people in the lane deep as Mike was able to score. Here comes a pull by Burton for triple. He got it. Lead back to 6. Dawkins was driving, was bumped on the play by Burton. 5 players averaging double figures for the Skyline. Burton, one of those at 14 plus. Chance Ellis comes off the bench and averages 11. Ricardo Artis also comes off the bench and averages 13 plus. Of course, Davidson, the starter, 22. D'Angelo Hunter, wearing 0, averages 13 plus as well. Chris Whitfield from downtown cuts the lead back to 3. There's some changes. You saw Elton Dyer wearing number 4 in the lineup for the guys in blue. Alito Cole, is in the lineup. He wears number 32. Block shot, but staying right there with it was Artis. 15-10. Getting started here in this beautiful facility. Jalen for a 3, no. Rebound, Dawkins kept it alive for Mike. Near side, Dawkins with a triple. Lead is cut to 2. There's a quick 3. That'll go no good. It's going to be off the hands of who? Oh, catch one there. May have gone off of Cole. There you see Hawkins. You saw Marquez Patterson right there in your screen. Dominique Thornton also checking in, wearing number 12. There you see Dom. Jalen in the backcourt. Jalen runner, just quite couldn't get it to go. Rebound Skyline in the hands of their guy, Davidson. Rolls off a pick. Davidson went ahead and shot the 3. Offensive rebound, good if it goes. Artis will go to the free throw line. Mike Zeno Jr. with the foul as we watch this rebounding sequence. There it is, got him on the top of the noggin. Couple of throws on the way for Ricardo Artis. Caleb Long checking into the game. He wears number 3. There you see Caleb. There's number 2. We got it. Here comes that full court pressure. 2-2-1 this time. Long finds himself open quickly, but couldn't get it to go. 1-on-3 finish, got it. Quite the move by Artis. Lead back to 6. Thornton will get fouled on the play. I believe that's by Dyer. It is Dyer. So the 4th on the team, and here you see a very nice finish coming up. Little flip off the glass, just enough spin with the right hand. Timothy Lott Jr. is number 24, as you saw that young man in blue. Jalen, turnaround, got it. If Jalen can get hot, that'd be a big deal off the bench for the Prestige. It's his first 2. 19-15, you see it. Coming up on the 4-minute mark, quarter number 1. 4 12-minute quarters in this brand of basketball. FIBA rules. Boy, Davidson just kept on going. Couldn't hit it. The putback, no. Look at the offensive rebounding by the Skyline. As Brown hit the deck, he's okay, though. And it will be Jalen on the foul. Watch these efforts. There's the first, there's the second. Here comes the big fella trying to get the third. That is Cole wearing number 32. Non-shooting, so Artis will trigger. So a 14-second shot clock is what they had to work with. Dyer went left hand, no. Once again, crashing the boards, the Skyline. Great job by JB, though, to get out of there. Mike, pull up from 15. That's going to be back iron. Back we come the other way. It's 2-on-2. The finish, got it. Yikes. Artis, boy, there's a finisher right there. A couple of times down the floor. He was able to knock it down. Lead still back to 6. Brown open momentarily. There's Marquez. Caleb Long directs traffic. Mike Z. Looked for a backdoor cut. Nothing doing there. Thornton with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Now 2. There's a loose ball, and the shot clock will reset because of the steal. And the finish. Assist by Davidson. Layup by Dyer. Lead is now to 8. Brown, near side. Quez got to the paint. Oh, look at the finish with the right hand to the left side. Marquez Patterson. Lead cut to 6 with Dyer. Near walk, they let it go. That shot off front rim. Zeno Jr. with the board, and back come the Prestige. Trailing by just 6. Sticking around in this opening quarter. Quez going to launch the 3, just off the mark. Cole cleared to Artis, who lost the handle on the way up. Whistle on the play, and there'll be a foul on the far sideline. We're going to take a timeout. TV timeout here. We'll see how the Prestige can do in the final 2 away to the opening quarter. Thanks for joining us on TBL TV. The MidTown Prestige on TBL TV is brought to you by Max Lab Training. Find them online at Max Lab Training to book your next training session. And by Cayman Wiping Materials, the official towel partner of the MidTown Prestige. And by Firehouse Subs. Check out their Rapid Rescue to go. Avoid the wait. Order online at firehousesubs.com. Back live from the Koch Arena in the Air Capital City of Wichita, Kansas with C.J. Layton this beautiful facility, home of the Wichita State Shockers. Conference USA, beautiful facility. The American Athletic Conference, excuse me. Conference USA, I think, bypassed me, about a decade and a half ago. So it's the American Athletic Conference. Can seat 10,516 for basketball. And there's Marquez Patterson with the free throw. Lead is cut to 5. And got number 2. 23-19. There you see the score. Dyer. There's Cole. That one thrown away. So Prestige ball now. Again off the timeout, finding some energy. Under 2 minutes to play. Whitfield stopped his dribble. That's trouble. As the ball is right here in my hands. Off the top of the monitor and into the seats. Whitfield, 11 on the shot clock. Quez wide open. Can he nail it? No, just off the mark. Rebound Lott, wearing number 24. Coming up on 90 seconds remaining, opening quarter. Finus Craddock, who is also listed as a coach. He'll basically be a player coach in this contest. He wears number 5. You saw him with the basketball earlier. But now Chris Whitfield, our number 5, is having all kinds of trouble. He's able to get it off, though. Quez with a nice catch. We're down to 6 on the shot clock. There's the big fella. Took a real bump. And here he comes. Can he put it up? And he did. He beat the buzzer and also got a lot of contact. That's right. Flex those pipes, big boy. 23-21. Lead cut to 2. Layup, no, missed. Now the Prestige can tie or take the lead in the final 40 seconds. Brown looked to pull up. Marquez was smacked on the play, and he'll go to the free throw line on the foul by Cole. Boy, you love to see how Aaron Scales is working with the ball. You love to see how Marquez is working with the ball. Here you see him. Yeah, that's, oh, wow. I don't know, Quez. I might leave a mark, buddy. Be at the line for a couple, though. Cuts the lead to 1.
First free throw attempt is good. It's going to be Skyline.
Cole is a pretty big cat, but not quite as big as AS Aaron Scales. Marquez to tie, got it. Free throws, love to see him drop. Shot clock differential right around 8. That's Hunter. Almost stolen away. It is stolen away. Here's Aaron Scales to Whitfield. Brown looks to finish. Strong finish. Jalen Brown. Yes, sir. 25-23, and we're down to 9. Long range 3. That's nowhere near the mark. Whitfield's going to launch, but at the end of one quarter, here you see the score. The MidTown Prestige have turned their fortunes around, and they lead by 2 as we go to the first quarter break. Back with more after this on TBL TV.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle. And what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf.
Telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches. These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day. I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life.
You think I'm gonna let some two first-name sandwich joint steal my throne? You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's John's, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me! This is war. Sandwich war.
Can fortunes change? Well, we'll find out here as we get set to start our second period. C.J. Layton courtside. There you see Jaylen Brown, who made the bucket that put the Prestige in the lead at the end of the first quarter by a count of 25-23. And that's after trailing early 9-0. And that was in the first 3 minutes. So in the last 9, Prestige definitely outscored him. But now there's a steal. It's 3-on-1 the other way. Was going to try to do a fancy alley-oop, but Brown's not having any of that as that ball's knocked away. There you see Joseph Burton. Thunder with it. Now Davidson. There's a great dive. Davidson still comes up with it. Oh, they reset the shot clock. The shot clock was reset. But that time it was reset because of the rim, so no harm, no foul, really. That's a good fake. That's good work underneath. That was Burton, I believe. We're at 25 each. There's a reach-in foul. There's a great look at Dominique Thornton. Dom got fouled on that last drive. Tied at 25. 14 on the new shot clock. Brown in a high post, scales down low. Oh, just missed it, and I'd love to see them be able to work that. Being able to incorporate a nice high-low game would be a great feature tonight. Steal, Marquez. Back we come the other way. Whitfield looks to finish behind the back, and Brown wasn't quite ready for that one. There you see Jaylen. Team still tied at 25. Davidson in no hurry. He's already run 12 off the shot clock. Now it's down to 5. Brown. Actually, that was Thornton on the defense. A little too much physicality, though, and here you see the drive. This young man has done some finishing. That's Artis going to the free throw line. So we'll see a couple of throws here for Ricardo Artis. Averaging right around 13 a contest. First throw is there. And the tie is broken for the moment, 26-25. Throw number 2, got it. Prestige trail by 2. Thornton got to the paint, got it stripped. Scales fights for the loose ball. But out of the pack with it comes Davidson right through the hands of Joseph Burton. Burton, so far after 3 games, averaging right around 14 plus a game. Whitfield had 18 yesterday. Scales. Whitfield going to launch from 3, in and out. Scales kept it alive, but Davidson will come out of the pack with it. Got to the paint. Patterson stayed right with him, but the putback by who else? Artis. Anytime the Dallas Skyline needs their bacon saved today, it's been Artis doing it. Beautiful pass and a great finish by JB. That's the way it's done. Davidson crossover. Quez with the foul. Are they going to count it? Let's find out. Yep, they're going to count it. So they'll do N1 and watch this nice finish. Beautiful, beautiful feed by the captain to Jalen Brown for the finish. So Davidson will go to the free throw line. Davidson averaging right around 22 points a game, had 30 against Waco. That free throw up and good. 32-27. Patterson. Marquez off the bench, feeling it. Lead cut to 3. Davidson looking to create. Wow, he just went straight after it too. Lead back to 5, under 9 minutes remaining opening half. Crossover by Chris, and he got fouled on the floor. Let's see if they will get that on Burton. I'm not exactly sure. It's not number 11, it's number 10, Chance Ellis on the foul. Shannon Handy back in the contest. There you see him guarding the big fella, Aaron. Long 3-ball in the air by the captain, no good. Bouncing rebound to the guys in blue, and that's Davidson. Crossover to the basket, shebang. Joseph Burton with a nice little crossover, got him straight to the hole without competition. Lead back to 7. Hawkins. Marquez Patterson. Tried to dribble right around a player, but the ball's stolen away. It's 3-on-1. Davidson's going to finish, and he'll give it a flush with a little authority. Just like that. It's a 9-point lead. Skyline outscoring the Prestige in the opening 4 minutes, 13-4. Beautiful finish by Zeno. Another beautiful finish. That's Burton. About 7.5 to play, opening half. Ball knocked away, Scales. Stops from 8, that's good if it goes, no. But he'll go to the free throw line on the foul. That'll be Joseph Burton. Angela Davidson was really out emphatically talking to the official to see what's going on. This is not a timeout. Everybody started going back to the bench. But this will be 2 shots for the Big Fair. There you see Angela. Head coach and general manager of the Dallas Skyline. You'd love to see that. Free throw is up and good by Aaron Scales. It's been my considered opinion that the more he has played throughout this season, at least to this point, the better he has gotten. Now that's got to be a huge encouragement for this franchise, and that free throw's up and good as well. 40-33, Midtown Prestige trying to weather the storm right now. In the final 7:25 opening half. That's Ellis. Davidson. Boy, is he something else. Got to the paint, runs down the loose ball, got to the paint again, and this time scores. Angela Davidson did not like the defense provided, but still it's going to end up in a flush. Kabang. Ellis with the very unselfish feed to Handy. 44-33, little finger roll off balance, won't go. That was Whitfield. Biggest lead now for either side, and here comes a three in the corner. 14-point lead, timeout on the floor. 47-33, back with more after this on TBL TV.
Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches.
Big deal. You got all natural meat sliced by hand. I got turkey and ham made by science. I'm good. I'm coming for you, Jimmy's Johns. This is war. Sandwich war.
Some of the young people attendance today at the Coke Arena, 3 of those people were involved in a nice little contest during one of our breaks. They had to spin around on the bat, then go make the layup. A little bit hard for them to get it to the basket, but yeah, we had a winner. Fans having fun here and what it's all about here in Wichita today. Length of the floor drive, no good, but Scales will put it up. Caleb Long went coast to coast, and the big fella cleaned up the mess. 47-35. Davidson's just been amazing here in this first half, but couldn't get it over the big guy. Here's the captain. Bounce pass on the run. Lost it on the way up, Mikey Z. And a player falls down. That's going to allow a layup to go up in the air and good. That, again, is Artis. Artis has been the biggest prestige killer of all, I think. Caleb Long missed. 49-35. There you see that second quarter score. Davidson almost got up in the air with that. That's good if it goes and count it. That foul is going to go against Marcus Dawkins. on the two-point shot by Handy. Let's take a look at how that developed. It was a good catch, and yep, there's some arm. There you see the back of one of our officials, Derek Dunbar. Again, he's from Oklahoma City. We've had very good officiating crews here. There has really been nothing to complain about at all in the first 4 games, at least from where I'm sitting. I think these guys doing a good job, really good job, in fact. Mike Z clears 2-on-1. The captain, went to the paint, and he was fouled on the play. He went hard. That was Davidson coming in toward the end. That had not to feel good, and quite frankly, get ready for a cringe here as, that hip hit the floor. Well, he's going to stay down off to my left. Local trainer is going to come out and take a look at Jamichael Hawkins, and also coming off the bench, Jacques Dubose. And I mean, this really had to hurt. Let's watch from this angle. Oh, the landing, yeah, that is going to create some uncomfortable moments for the next couple of days, to be sure. See the rest of the guys going back to the MidTown Prestige bench. Jay Money is getting up and walking and trying to loosen up. Oh man, that's got a sting right there. Ouch. That is no small young man right there, and he hit the deck pretty swiftly. So he's going to go to the free throw line, or is he going to come off and is somebody else going to be shooting? The rest of his teammates come to greet him, and he'll be okay. He's going to come up and take these throws. Ooh, yeah, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. I'm just glad it wasn't directly on the tailbone. It looked like he just got maybe the left side as he went down. If that would have been tailbone, I don't know. That would have been, well, I don't want to think about it. But he's right there and looking to put in a couple of throws. Hawkins hits it. Jay Money with the free throw, and he'll do one more. Joshua Simmons, wearing number 23 for the Skyline, back in the lineup. Number 2 for the captain, up in the air and good. 51-37, there you see the score. Prestige had a slight lead, just momentarily. Dallas just been doing more finishing. Davidson didn't get that one though, and back we come the other way. Lead pass, Zeno, layup good. On the feed by Hawkins. Lead cut to 12. Hunter slows him down and directs traffic. Looks for the high screen. Davidson. Again off the high screen. Again off a double team. Flips the ball inside. That's a great cross lane pass. Nobody home to check Artis, who is already on his way to 20. Hawkins runs right back. No good. Nothing but blue shirts there for the boards. That was Simmons. Coming up on 4:18 remaining. Here's the bomb from downtown. No good. Knocked away by Zeno. Look underneath for the big fella. Couldn't catch up. Aaron Scales. Ball just led him a bit too far. A 14-point lead remains for Dallas. Skyline in no hurry. Cross-court pass for a triple. It's there. Knocking it down, Chance Ellis. Lead to 17. It's Dallas's biggest. Off the double team, Dawkins. Fade away, Mike Z, no good. Simmons with the board and the outlet. Simmons trailed the play. Tip no good, second tip is good. I believe that is Artis again. Trying to get some first half numbers for you because Artis got a bunch. Nice move to the paint, the big fella. Aaron Scales, just a simple little cross across lane. Able to put it up with the right hand. Under 3 minutes to play, opening half. Quick turnaround for a three, no good. Rebound controlled by the Prestige. There's Caleb. Scales. Far side of the floor, good ball movement. Shot clock to 7. Mike Z to the captain. Mike Z again down to 3. Down to 2. They're not going to make it. So come the other way with it. 1-on-1, and there's Davidson with the finish. On the assist by Ellis. Lead is now 19. Dawkins wants the timeout, gets the timeout. We'll go ahead and take one ourselves, I'm sure. 19-point lead for the Dallas Skyline. Rest of the first half to come after this on TBL TV.
Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches.
Big deal. You got all natural meat sliced by hand. I got turkey and ham made by science. I'm good. I'm coming for you, Jimmy's Johns. This is war. Sandwich war.
The MidTown Prestige on TBL TV is brought to you by the ICT Pop-Up Shop. With love at the center, the ICT Pop-Up Shop hopes to connect business and people for the betterment of Wichita. And Audell's Tree Service. Give them a call at 316-841-0870 for all your tree maintenance needs. And by New Life Church. Worship at New Life at 1156 North Oliver or follow them on Facebook. New Life Church is the official practice facility of the MidTown Prestige, and they're doing such great work over there. The Prestige players, not only a great practice facility they have, but they're also helping to fix it up and maintain it. So win-win all around. There you see the time remaining in the opening half. Big lead at 19. That shot no good. Hunter in the backcourt. Is that going to be a grab or is it going to be a jump ball? We'll find out. No, it's going to be a foul. I think they're going to give that to Mike Zeno Jr. Let's watch this sequence of events here. Hunter doing a little yapping in the backcourt. And there you see him. There you see Mikey Z. Davidson. That's Ellis. Someone was posting, I think that was Simmons. was trying to post up Long, and Long fouled him. Prestige over the limit. Skyline will be shooting throws for the final 148. So free throw number 1 is in the works. Up and good. There's Jaylen Brown wearing number 15 back in the contest. Free throw number 2. Nope. Whitfield says clear out. Bump in the backcourt. That is Simmons. Both teams over the limit. Whitfield will shoot. Angela Davidson wants an explanation. Simmons also wanted to get in on that conversation. Free throw, no good. It's just one of those things for the Prestige that we've seen so far this season. When it's on, it's definitely on. There's no doubt about it. But when it's off, everything is off. Passes go astray, free throws are missed in these big runs. That's been part of what's been happening with the Prestige. Tremendous talent. Oh, the talent on this team is just unbelievable. So far, just looking to put it all together for 4 12-minute quarters. And there's a violation as the Prestige will take the basketball. Whitfield over the timeline, got to the paint, wraparound pass. Scales, oh, look at the spin by Scales. Couldn't finish with the left hand. Down to 1:15, Davidson. Good feed underneath, a strong move to the hole. That's Cole. Alito Cole gives the Skyline a 21-point lead. Ball knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Prestige as we're under 1 minute. Marcus Dawkins. Just a little bit too far for the big fella to reach. Davidson on the block for Scales. Oh my goodness, there's a tackle. Take a look at that last play. A lot of body, but Davidson lost the ball, and then boom. There's a shoulder that's right in between the shoulder blades. And Jaylen Brown pops right back up. And he's there to shoot a couple. Got number 1. Joshua Simmons went to sit down. It may have been more than his shoulder that hit the chest of Jaylen Brown. He's holding the top of his head, too. Free throw number 2, missed. Hunter with 43 on the clock. Bump by Chris Whitfield, so he's shooting again at 39 seconds remaining. Whitfield with the foul, number 2 on Chris. Dyer will come into the picture. Free throws up and good. D'Angelo Hunter, there you see him. Averaging right around 13 points a game. Free throws in the air and rattle it home. 22-point lead for the visiting Dallas Skyline. Scales makes a nice catch as he was fouled from behind by Cole. And so Aaron Scales will go to the free throw line with 27 seconds remaining. Here you see this. That's just, well, that's a no-brainer. That's just basically a grab around the waist by Alito Cole. Aaron Scales. That might be the first free throw I think he's missed. So far, he's been doing pretty well on the stripe. Let's take a look at number 2. Good rhythm. Got it to go. Shot clock differential right at 2. Davidson has had a great first half. What a ball handler he is. Shot clock at 11. Could have been called for a carry. He tried to make everything happen himself, but it didn't quite go. There's a long pass down the floor that's going to go over the head of Chris Whitfield with 2.6 remaining. He got a good look, but it won't go. We're at the end of half number 1. Pretty good first half of ball, but in the end, the Dallas Skyline was able to put those big runs together, then maintain the lead, as there you see our halftime score. We'll talk about things going on in this game, bring you highlights and a whole lot more after this on TBL TV.
Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches.
Big deal. You got all natural meat sliced by hand. I got turkey and ham made by science. I'm good. I'm coming for you, Jimmy's John's. This is war. Sandwich war.
Jumpstart your summer and fast-track graduation when you enroll in summer classes at Wichita State University. Online or on campus, you have hundreds of condensed 2-, 4-, and 8-week course options to help you catch up or get ahead in your degree program. Visit wichita.edu/summer to enroll.
Back in Wichita, Kansas, the Air Capital City, Koch Arena, C.J. Layton courtside. There you see our halftime score, 65-44, in a first half that was filled with basically a whole lot of runs that you could count. 9-0 the opening run by Dallas, but chip away. The Midtown Prestige would tie things at the quarter, 25-25, then go on to a 2-point lead. But then here comes Dallas once again, and they had some huge runs. I'm going to read some numbers for you now as we kind of take a look at some of the percentages here. Midtown shooting 48% overall, but just 20% from three-point range. Free throws much improved. 12 of 15 is 80%, and any coach can live with that. Dallas Skyline, 22 of 36 from two-point range for a blistering 61%. Of course, how many of that were layups and putbacks? Their free throws decent as well, 9 of 12 for 75%. The big fella Aaron Scales leading the way in scoring with 12 points. He also has 3 rebounds. Dominique Thornton has 7 points. Marquez Patterson has 6. Pretty good half for Jaylen Brown as he ended up with 7 points. 6 points for Mike Zeno. He also ended up with 5 rebounds. That's the way things looked in the first half for these two fine ball clubs. We've got a whole lot more basketball to come here on TBL TV. Why don't you take a look at this and we'll come back.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
And what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf, telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life. You think I'm gonna let some 2 first-name sandwich joint steal my throne? You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's John's, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me! This is war. Sandwich war. Jimmy John's delivery, huh? It's probably all soggy.
No, it's really fresh.
Sure it ain't soggy?
Bribery is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 5 years in prison.
Stay out of it, kid.
Jimmy John's. Order delivery on the app.
TBL TV brings you highlights. Highlights you want, highlights you'll get. And there's one of the first highlights is starting to shoot lights out. Dallas Skyline on their way to a 9-point opening run. They got some finishes as well, but the Midtown Prestige was not going to give up. The big fella Aaron Scales with a tough 2. left-hand right side by the captain, and then a big finish by Mike Zeno Jr., and another triple by Whitfield. So they were hanging in there tough, but there's the big finisher. He had a big first half. That was Ricardo Artis. Dyer found himself breaking free. The big fella strong to the hole. He could have had an N1 there, flex those guns. Aaron Scales. Brown with a beautiful finish off a really nice feed, and there's another nice feed to Jalen Brown on the assist by Hawkins. Both teams performing well on the assist side. But there you see Davidson. He had 3 assists in the first half in addition to all those points. That's an unselfish play right there. A little spectacular. And back we come the other way. Zeno with another finish. 3 balls, yeah, they were in favor, definitely, of the Dallas Skyline in that opening half of play, as MidTown Prestige only hit 2 of 10 in that first half. Some of the scoring again for Dallas. Ricardo Artis, you saw number 3 finishing all the time. His finish was 16 points in the opening half. Davidson ended up with 12 points and 3 assists. It's the Skyline over the Prestige by a count of 65-44. And we'll talk more about this game and about other sundry things after you see and hear this on TBL TV.
Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches.
Big deal. You got all natural meat sliced by hand. I got turkey and ham made by science. I'm good. I'm coming for you, Jimmy's Johns. This is war. Sandwich war.
Wichita, do ya, do ya, do ya. Wichita, do ya, do ya, hey. Wichita, do ya, do ya, do ya. Wichita, do ya, do ya, hey. I shout today, hey, hey. I shout today, hey, hey. I shout today, hey, hey. I shout today.
Jumpstart your summer and fast-track graduation when you enroll in summer classes at Wichita State University. Online or on campus, you have hundreds of condensed 2, 4, and 8-week course options to help you catch up or get ahead in your degree program. Visit wichita.edu/summer to enroll.
Our halftime score, 65-44, as the teams are getting ready to take the floor. We talked about the schedule earlier, And the schedule for the MidTown Prestige is going to find no more home games for quite some time. And there you see it. Yep, it's all in white. The rest of the month of April, all the way through the month of May. And then, of course, the month of June, we'll be right back here in the friendlier confines of the Koch Arena. But, of course, Waco is going to be a very long trip. Dallas is a long trip. Little Rock is no slouch. Shreveport, very long trip. And then you've got Houston, of course. Omaha, we know Nebraska around these parts, and also we know Enid, Oklahoma. Enid is actually going to be the shortest trip out of everything that is done right here. So it's outlined pretty well. You've got Waco, but then after Waco, you have to run right back up north to take on Enid, Dallas, then Little Rock, and then Enid and Omaha. That's pretty good scheduling right there. So you'll just have to wait and see. Again, this will be the first road trip for the inaugural season of this young MidTown Prestige team, and it's all going to come down to how in the world they'll be able to handle all the travel. Of course, we've seen the other teams and how they handle the travel. We've seen a bus in some cases. We've also seen 15 passenger vans, I believe, in some other cases. I think the Houston Push had a couple of those last week. So the travel is going to be something. There's a mastery in how you travel, especially when you're not traveling by air, when you have to travel and pound the ground. So I'm going to be interested to hear some stories from Tyler O'Quinn when they come back after this very long road trip, again, the rest of April and every weekend through the month of May. There you see the Dallas Skyline huddle. Clifford Hooks is coaching the team, but there you see Angela Davidson in the stripe. She's also right there, too. Finus Craddock had some minutes as a player in the first half. He is also listed as an assistant coach. That's Finus Craddock. And he is wearing number 5 for this contest as you take a look at your MidTown Prestige and their huddle off to the far side. Trying to come up with a good, hard 24 minutes. And that's what they're going to need. They've been looking for the way to put together a lot of consistency. And a lot of consistency is exactly what they're going to need. Marquez Patterson had himself a very decent first half. He'll start this second half. Along with Mike Z, Chris Whitfield. You see Marquez. Jalen Brown starting the second half, and the big fella Aaron Scales. Again, the full court pressure. It's the 2-1-2. As soon as they stop or they get near a line, they'll try to trap with 2 players. Nicely done. Good job to get the ball across the line. And now it's Whitfield. Shot clock already down to 11. Whitfield, big finish, strong. Right hand to the left side. So now you see our score. We played about 30 seconds. Entry goes to Handy. Brown all over him. Handy up and under. I think Brown partially blocked that and the save. Mike Zeno Jr. will bring it down. Length of the floor kickouts. Marquez won't pull the trigger. That's Whitfield. Aaron Scales up there for the high screen. Marquez had to drop it off with 5 seconds, now 4. Bad pass. And tried to get it through way too many hands. Zeno will commit the foul. That is his 3rd foul. And the team's first of this 3rd quarter. Hunter, they'll move him to inbound into the backcourt. And that's Davidson. Boy, this guy's a stone-cold baller. Halfway through the shot clock, there's the entry pass. Great job of defense by Scales. Still now, oh, they reset the shot clock again without hitting a rim. Oh, that may come into play later as that shot clock was reset and shouldn't have been. Scales. Near side Whitfield, that's an open three, missed it. Left it short and Burton. Brown came flying out, left hand no, but Aaron Scales is going to commit that foul. And Simmons will go to the free throw line. Let's take a look at this. Brown came flying out, Scales just right there, and there's the contact. Simmons, the forward, with a couple of throws. First one is there. Lead is at 22. Free throw number 2, there again. And here comes the pressure. Whitfield, right in front of me. Brown, Whitfield again. There's a steal and a jump ball. Hunter not happy about something. Let's take a look and see how it progressed. It was kind of a strange possession to begin with. And it'll be Whitfield jumping up against Hunter. Won by Hunter, lost by Dallas. And we'll come back the other way. Again, that full court pressure. Brown in the backcourt. Marquez, Brown again. Stolen. But a whistle on the play and a foul in the backcourt. Did they get Jalen for that? Hunter was there to help pick up the pieces. They were going to get Brown for that foul. Scales stayed right there on the block, so nothing doing. Shot is no good. But Whitfield, I think, will commit the foul. It's his third. Simmons, wearing number 23. Let's see how that develops. He had position here. Whitfield was trying to poke the ball out, but he had safely protected the ball very well, so all he really poked was ribs. So free throw number 1 will go in the air, and that's a little short. Again, both teams' first half free throws looked great. 80% for the Prestige, 75% for the Skyline. Again, as a coach, you can really live with those numbers if they maintain. Number 2, got it. Patterson in the backcourt, 2-1-2 zone pressure. There's Dominique. Off a high screen. Mike Zeno looks to penetrate and finish, and he does. Strong to the hole. Handy tried to keep him down, but couldn't do it. There's Hunter. Davidson. Has Zeno on him. Davidson wants to take him to the hole and put it up, no good. Rebound Brown. Dominique Thornton. Mike Zeno Jr. Marquez 3. Yes, sir. Knock it down, Quez. Lead cut to 19. We're at 8.5. Step back 3. Wow. Guy's good. Make no mistake about it. Brown stopped his dribble, and there's a walk. One thing you cannot do against a team like Dallas is just stop your dribble randomly with nowhere to go. They will double team. They will come and D up, especially on the lines. And they'll really try to make you pay as Dawkins is back in the lineup wearing number 22. Davidson off the double again. Shot clock to 11. Davidson lost the handle, poked away by Marquez Patterson. Let's see, no. It'll be Dallas basketball. Scales thought it was going the other way and had to run all the way back. Is that good if it goes? Count it. Wow. Shooting from the hip, as they say. For Joseph Burton, watch this finish. And we'll put it up and down. Why not? Been that kind of day for them. Been that kind of day for the Prestige. As their lead is now 24. Speaking of 24, that's Timothy Lott Jr. as he enters the picture. Burton with the free throw. Can't hit. Zeno with the board. Burton will control to Quez. There's Mike Zeno. Went to the pole by himself. Burton. Off the switch. That shot rejected. Oh, boy. Way to get up there, Dominique Thornton. There's no argument, but it looks like he got quite a bit of ball. And again, no argument by Dom as we take a look at this play. That's, in whatever language that was, I'll let you think about that play. As Handy will shoot up a couple of throws here. That free throw is up and no good. Among the players back in, there you see him stepping into your picture is Artis, wearing number 3. His 16 points were a huge factor in that opening half as he was just finishing from everywhere. Points in the paint were a big factor too in that first half as the Dallas Skyline actually the Midtown Prestige outpointed Dallas in the paint. But it was from long range where Midtown really couldn't find the stuff. There's Quez, shot clock to 8. Dawkins couldn't get it to go, but he'll shoot from the free throw line. That foul on Hunter, as you see him force his way in. It's only Hunter's first. Marcus Dawkins wearing number 22. Free throw number 1 is on the way. Up and good. He's a native Pennsylvanian. He's from Reading, Pennsylvania. Played college basketball at Frederick, Maryland, Virginia Lynchburg, and Holland College. Did Marcus Dawkins. Free throw number 2 is there. Artis will inbound. Prestige once again on that uphill climb that they've found themselves in. Chance Ellis near side for Artis. He'll pull up from 12, won't go. Thornton, coast to coast. Be nice if they get about 10 in a row here. Get things going. Pull up Jay from 17, hit it. A little shaking and baking going on for the big guy, Chance Ellis. Again, the backcourt. full court pressure. Scales turns with the left hand, threw it up too hard. Ellis with the board and Davidson. Whistle on the play and a foul. And let's see, is that an abdominal stretch applied by Aaron Scales? He kind of got caught up with his feet. This is a really good, strong move. And Aaron trying to actually hold him up, then hold himself up. On the near side, there's the big guy. So a whistle on the play, and this will be a timeout taken, by the way. It's our timeout. We'll take it. Thanks so much for joining us from Koch Arena. More next on TBL TV.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
And what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool!
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf, telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life. You think I'm gonna let some two first-name sandwich joint steal my throne? You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's John's, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me! This is war. Sandwich war.
Skyline 78, Prestige 57 as we're back at Koch Arena. CJ Layton in Wichita, Kansas. We're inside the home of the Wichita State Shocker men and women's basketball program, also the volleyball program. Devlin Court. Beautiful facility for sure. At one point it was called just the Roundhouse. Among one of the more modern facilities in Kansas at the time. As we're back to live action and free throws. That first one up and good. That's D'Angelo Hunter. And the big place was named after Henry Levitt. Now it's named after Charles Koch. Prestige in the backcourt. Good ball movement. Went all the way with Dawkins. That's impressive. Very good ball movement. Crisp passing. Get out of the zone. And then Marcus with a nice finish. Davidson. Marquez with the overplay. He falls down. That shot no good. Scales tried to keep it alive. And that's going to be either an over and back or not. It's going to go all the way out of bounds. And so for the Prestige, this is a freebie. They will inbound underneath their own basket with a fresh 24. Mike Zeno, Jr., wearing number 24. He's going to stop. Is that a three? It is. Nope, two-point shot. Two-point shot as the foot was on the line. It looked close from here. Prestige trailing by 19. Under 5 left to play here in the third. Up and good. Yikes. Chance Ellis showing some range. Zeno Dawkins throws the ball to the far side, and I think they're going to get him for a player control foul. Yep, as he passed the basketball, they'll get Dawkins for the player control, and that's his fourth. That's Malachi Davidson wearing number 1. I can imagine him tearing up some asphalt. Just in a street ball game somewhere. Guy can play. Another 3 in the air. That's Chance Ellis again. Ball tipped out. Marquez Patterson on the run. Tried to finish. Davidson timed that well and slapped it out of bounds. Shot clock at 19. Patterson's going to pull from 3. Looks good, is good. Marquez had himself a nice game so far today. From Liberal, Kansas. Played at Liberal High School and JUCO at Seward County. Shot clock to 4. He steps back. Oh man, did he save the clock. Chance Ellis has been money. 86-64, Mike. There's the entry pass. Cross lane right into the hands of Artis. Near side, Ellis feeling it. There's a whistle on the play, and I believe he stepped on the sideline, and he did, in front of the chairs. He knows it. Little grin as he comes down the court. Young man's got some range on him. Back in the lineup, Jaylen Brown wearing number 15. Mike, left hand, no. Rebound to the Skyline. The Louisville team and the Dallas team very, very close to each other in terms of geography. Of course, Dallas is so huge anyway, that Metroplex. What a finish. Good if it goes, and it went. Artis has been probably the biggest prestige killer of them all today. Let's check out this drive and a great finish. Artis in the first half had 16. He's obviously at 20 by now. Caleb Long, there you see number 3. He's back in the lineup. So Artis will be there for the and 1. Dallas needs to put a couple players in the lane, and that was Davidson you see trotting back. Free throw by Artis is there. Thornton in the backcourt had it swatted away. There's Quez. It's 2-on-2. Beautiful feed to Brown and a nice finish. Give the assist to Marquez and a great look and a great finish by Jaylen Brown. Intercepted. 2-on-2. Marquez step back. He'll pop from 3. No. Brown kept it alive, but it'll go back to the Dallas Skyline. We're under 3 minutes. That means we're going to take ourselves a timeout. 89-66. More basketball on the way on TBL TV. Thanks in no small part to the play by Ricardo Artis and Malachi Davidson. The Dallas Skyline leading the Midtown Prestige, and there you see the score, and that's the Prestige bench. Trying to get things figured out. First year program, getting their feet wet in the system. The basketball league is a great league, though. It's a big league, well over 30 teams. Prestige just trying to find their way in the opening contests. And that's Malachi Davidson. You heard the background, the voice of Tyler O'Quinn. Not only is he the PA announcer, but also the executive director of Midtown Basketball and the company. There's a steal by Mike Zeno Jr. And off we go. Quez looks inside for Brown. Great catch, great finish on the flush by Jalen. Davidson back this way. Wants a high screen. Got to the paint, put it up in traffic, no. Look at him just try his best. He was all the way under the basket and still tried to throw it up there. 12 seconds on the shot clock. And they're asking, that is Tyler Burrows asking for 1:37 on the clock, and it will be granted. 12 on the shot clock to go. Go to the blocks, quick jumper from 15, no. There's Long with the board. Mike across the timeline, that's Dominique. Caleb to the blocks. Brown, beautiful turnaround, just can't get it to go. Got way up in the air for that jump shot. Timothy Lott Jr. will just duck the shoulder and try to draw contact, and that's exactly what he did. That foul's going to go against Dominique Thornton. Non-shooting foul, so the Skyline will inbound. That's Hunter with the number 0. In between the circles, that's Lott. Hunter again. Davidson. To the blocks they go, and Handy. Whistle, walk. So, with 57 ticks remaining, Prestige will inbound. Quez got to the paint, had it swatted away though. Handy came back on the defense, and back they come. Davidson. That's one of the few that Artis didn't finish. Rebound controlled by Brown. Lead pass for Quez. Behind the back to Brown. Marquez to Brown. That'll get people talking a little bit. And there's a whistle. There's a player. Somebody got caught. Let's find out here. Let's take a look here. Beautiful behind the back, by the way, to Brown. And behind the play, oh my goodness, that hurts. That's a lot. But also behind the play, let's see who's sitting over there. Also sitting is Shannon Handy, wearing number 30. And he's got a towel to his face and nose as well. That's on the Dallas Skyline bench. And there you see him. Now, nosebleeds we have seen. This is, I've seen a nosebleed here already. And this would be the second one. So play will continue, and that'll be Hunter set to inbound for the Skyline. Shot clock differential at right around 7. There's the entry pass. Brown tried to draw the charge, would not happen. Here's another try to draw the charge. It'll be a block. So Brown tried to draw it once and twice, and he'll get called for the defensive foul for his efforts, and he comes up hobbling. There are 3 players already missing for the Prestige, as Townsend is not dressed, Goff is not dressed, and Andrew Epps. So they can ill afford to lose anyone else for any reason. Free throw up in the air, no good. Probably too short of a distance for Chance Ellis, who's stepped back and done some fairly amazing things beyond the arc so far this afternoon. Once more for Ellis, and he'll hit that one. The full court pressure has been relentless. It's been good, too, for the Skyline. Long with 5 seconds, now 4, and there's that double team. Epps on the sideline couldn't hold on, and that's how we'll go to the fourth quarter. Skyline by 20. Back with the fourth quarter after this on TBL TV.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
So what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf, telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life.
You think I'm gonna let some 2 first-name sandwich joint steal my throne? You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's John's, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me!
This is war. Sandwich war.
The MidTown Prestige on TBL TV is brought to you by Shock Shop Barbershop. Need a fresh cut or a clean edge up? Book your appointment online at squareup.com. And by Shoot It Better Basketball Academy. Have young athletes at home who want to improve their game? Call Adrian Sims, 316-677-7819 today. And by Grip Spritz. If you're tired of tripping over your own feet in the middle of the game, well, have no fear. Grip Spritz is here. Check them out online at gripspritz.com, and also check them out on Amazon. C.J. Layton courtside at the beautiful Koch Arena in the Air Capital City of Wichita, Kansas, getting set for the fourth quarter play in the Basketball League. Last home game for the Prestige for a while. They've been taking a lot of time. You're seeing some cleanup being done. And I believe what has happened is, unfortunately for Shannon Handy, who came out of the lineup with a nosebleed, I think he leaked in several places, which is why there's been a little bit of a delay here as they continue to clean up spots on the floor. I mean, it's not water because you see the gloves and everything else being brought out. So they'll work on that as you take a look at the MidTown Prestige bench. Under the direction of Jacques Dubose. Conversation between Mikey Z, and there you see Caleb Long as well. Fourth quarter action from Wichita, and we're underway with Davidson in the backcourt. Marquez is going to draw a foul. Trying to be aggressive in the backcourt, but Davidson was trying to draw the shot, but he won't get that. And Malachi is just going to try to stick right with him. Davidson now across the timeline. Lead pass for Hunter. Beautiful finish. I'll correct myself. That's Burton wearing number 11. I apologize for that. Sometimes the numbers get to be a certain hue. Zeno on the drive, put it in. 92-72, there you see the score. Davidson on the entry pass. 16-footer in the air and good. That's Simmons. Caleb off the double team. Zeno going to position from about 15 on the sideline. No. Thornton tried to put it up and in, couldn't quite do it. Dallas looks to run. Davidson is the guy they want to have the basketball. Almost lost it. Look at the presence of mind, though. Was able to pick it up, look back. Knew he had room to look back and then feed Ellis for the assist. Guy is a player. Whitfield behind the back for Zeno on the flush. (96-74) at the 10-17 mark. Whistle on the play, trying to draw the contact, and he did. Simmons drawing the contact against Mike Z. There he is. Or no, Whitfield, excuse me. Skyline will head to the free throw line. And shoot a couple here. And that is Simmons with number 1. Aaron Scales has had some time on the bench, and the big fella comes back. And now free throw number 2. Got that up and down. And again, the full court pressure. Whitfield being watched by Davidson. Scales tried to go up in the air, had the shot rejected out of bounds. It did not, nothing hit the rim, so you're still at 8 seconds on the shot clock now. 7, now 6. Whitfield has to recognize now with 3, now with 2. And he's going to lose the shot clock. When he stepped back, I was really surprised because it was only at 9. And by the time he stepped back and got ready, it was down to 5. Under 10 minutes remaining, and those are the things that the first year Prestige will have to clean up. Simmons, no. Kept alive, good hustle by Mike Z. Up the floor, Whitfield. Here's Scales, lost the handle. It was poked away by Davidson, but he'll draw the foul from behind. I believe that'll be a foul on the floor. There's Davidson. Prestige will inbound. Whitfield waves everybody away. Then he'll stop and pop from three. Well, let's see if Davidson comes back with something. He seems that kind of player that would be able to, no doubt, but a couple of crossovers by Simmons. Scales right out there with him. Shot clock to 7. Shot rejected by Mike. Chris near side, Marquez. Put it up in the air, no. Got the roll. Thornton with the finish from the backside. And a whistle, and there is a timeout. I believe it was the Skyline that took the timeout. 98-79 our score. We'll be back after this on TBL TV.
Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me.
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches.
Big deal. You got all natural meat sliced by hand. I got turkey and ham made by science. I'm good. I'm coming for you, Jimmy's Johns. This is war. Sandwich war.
Skyline 98, MidTown Prestige 79 as we come back to fourth quarter action. I'm CJ Layton for the Leg Lighter Video Productions crew. It's been a ball here the past 2 weekends to come to Koch Arena and follow the MidTown Prestige. But after this one, they're going to be heading to Waco. That 6-hour and 20-minute drive from the Koch Arena to Waco, Texas. Going to have to get used to all the travel that's going to be involved for the next entire month and a half. See a three-way conversation going on. Tyler Burrows, Aaron Scales, and Joseph Burton. Davidson taking his time. Shot is no good. There's Zeno with the board. Thornton. Long range triple won't go. Into the air, Artis tried to grab the rebound. Davidson tried to outlet. Ball knocked away by Chris Whitfield. It'll stay with the Dallas Skyline. There you see Whitfield. Coming up on 8 minutes remaining. Davidson stripped by Thornton. Wanted a call, won't get it. Chris into the big fella, swatted away, out of bounds. 18 on the shot clock to work with as they will inbound. Aaron Scales, the big guy. Interesting guy if you look at all the things he has done. He's living in Wichita. He's from Greensboro, North Carolina. Master's degree from North Carolina A&T. He's been in the Philippines, the Cleveland State Europe Tour. He's also been in CIT invitations. A lot of experience behind that young man. Skyline, baseline drive, won't go. That was Dyer. But he'll go to the free throw line on the foul. I don't think the big fellow will commit the foul. I think it's Whitfield. So that'll end up being his fourth. He's having a conversation with Tyson Holden, official from Lawrence, Kansas. Free throw in the air and good. Let's try her one more time, shall we? Nope. Rebound, Mike. Tried to shovel it up the floor to Marquez. He couldn't come up with it. 7:31 left to play in regulation. There you see it. And there's Finus Craddock wearing number 5. He's putting on the jersey for Ivy Smith. He's listed as an assistant coach, and whoa, look at that. Was that Artis again? Oh, the biggest prestige killer of them all today. Strikes again, and let's watch this. Off the spin, little floater with the right hand. He's been something else today, let me tell you. Free throw in the air is there. Thornton got across the line. Whitfield, Thornton again. He puts up his three. It's in the air and good. Got it up and over. Finus Craddock. Prestige has put together a couple of little mini runs, 4 or 5 points, but mostly it's been Dallas that's maintained the lead. There's Artis. He got behind the defense and was able to score easily. Whitfield got to the paint and he'll finish. Burton right in front of me. Artis. He still wants to try it. He's going to fade away. Did not quite hit it. I was going to say, wow. Another one of those plays. I've sat there and said it about other players before, but I say, well, he makes that, I'm leaving. Ricardo Artis. Some kind of day. Dominique will inbound. Looking at some type of clock issue, I'm not really sure, but no. Yeah, coaches pointing in all different directions across the sideline. Makes you wonder what they're thinking. Is Whitfield? No. Board by the Skyline. And there's Craddock. Baseline drive. That's going to be a block. So Dyer got to the paint. Crowd doesn't like it. Marquez stood his ground. He'll get the foul for his efforts. And you decide America and beyond. So Patterson will draw the foul. Dyer will go to the free throw line. You see number 4 there. And here comes number 1. There have only been a couple of charges in the contest. One of those on an attempted shot, one on a pass. Everything else has been a block. Free throws up and good for Dyer. Lead is 21 for the Skyline. Marquez. Mike Zeno Jr. Jalen gets fouled on the play. Finest Craddock trying to muscle Brown out of there, drew the foul. Again, he is an assistant coach. He's listed as one. Clifford Hooks wearing the suit on the bench, also coaching. But you can tell whose team it is, that's for sure, when you see Angela Davidson stand up. And all the emotion she's got. There's a good open layup by Chris Whitfield. Craddock in the backcourt, working against Marquez Patterson. Halfway through the shot clock, Craddock got to the paint and had it blocked by Chris Whitfield. Up the floor, Brown. Nice little pass to Mike Zeno Jr. Jalen with the assist. There you see 105-88 to score. Hunter in between the circles in no hurry. Shot clock to 6. He'll launch just inside the three-point arc. It's up and good. Wow. When they fall, they fall. Hunter with a pretty sharp game of his own today. Whitfield lost the handle. 2-on-1, layup no good. Mike Zeno at the board. Coming up on 4 minutes remaining in Thornton. Brown, whistle, and a block. So Jalen will go to the free throw line. Has hit the ground hard a couple of times tonight. Was favoring his knee earlier in the contest. Jamichael Hawkins landed very heavily on one hip, but he remained in the contest, and it's okay. I mean, I'm sure they're going to feel it tomorrow. Brown hits the free throw. Jalen's been very consistent, Jalen Brown. He's been scoring in double digits off the bench, providing a good spark. And here comes number 2. That's in the air, and that's good. Simmons to inbound. Davidson has just got that calm demeanor about him. A lot of basketball in that young man. Dribble drive, no. One of the rare times that Ricardo Artis did not finish. But he will go to the free throw line. I believe the foul is going to be on Brown. Artis with the free throw is up and good. And we'll do it one more time. Artis with 20 plus on the day, 16 of those in the first half. He either made strong finishes himself or cleaned up someone else's mess. Zeno lost the handle. Whitfield threw it up in traffic, couldn't get it. Back comes the Dallas Skyline. There's Artis, and guess what? He's approaching 30. 101-90. Trying to get through the last 3.5 minutes. Quez can't hit it. Brown kept it alive. Skyline, though, comes out with it. 3-on-2. Up the lane, lost the handle on the way up. May have been a bit of a quick whistle, but they're going to get Mike Z for the foul. And that is his 5th foul, and we go to a timeout. There you see our score, 3:26 remaining at the Koch Arena in Wichita, Kansas. Glad you're joining us for all the action here today, as we'll be back after this.
Aloha, Tony Bolonovich here. People call me the king of cold cuts. The sandwich business has been real good to me. Of course, it's not that tough. Just take some bargain bread, slap on a little not quite meat, get yourself a catchy jingle.
So what do you got? Boom! Sandwich pool!
But now I got this Jimmy's John showing up on my turf, telling me that they got the sandwich of all sandwiches.
These tryhards fresh bake their bread all day.
I'm Jimmy's John's, and I have high-quality, reasonably priced sandwiches, customizable for your busy modern life.
You think I'm gonna let some two first-name sandwich joint steal my throne? You may got fresh tomatoes, Jimmy's John's, but I got loyalty. Stevie, you're dead to me!
This is war. Sandwich war.
Who doesn't love a dance contest on a Saturday afternoon? In Wichita, Kansas, Coke Arena, CJ Layton courtside as we get ready to play out the rest of this fourth quarter. I believe this is contestant number 4. Who's having a ball nonetheless. The MidTown Prestige do a really good job of promotions when we go to these timeouts and these breaks with the small contests and so forth. And here comes the judgment. As you see, the MidTown Prestige bench also looking on. Under head coach Jacques DeBose. Contestant number 2 gets a little bit of a greeting.
Contestant number 3. And contestant number 4.
Looks like number 1 wins again. Number 1 has been winning a lot of these. Good winning percentage for contestant number 1 in the past 4 days we've been here at Coke Arena. Crowd enjoying themselves here today. 111.90, our final 3:26 coming. CJ Layton courtside, thanks to Tyler O'Quinn. Thanks to Marcus, his general manager. Thanks to everybody, the whole staff here, for really making us feel to home. You know, this is a fine organization, and they've got work to do on the floor, but it'll get done. A first-year organization is going to have growing pains. It's just that simple. As we come back to live action, free throw in the air up and good, and that's Simmons. We take a look at Joshua Simmons. Got a good support staff around him, does Tyler. Off the mark, and the rebound, Mike Z. Dominique to the front court. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining. Whitfield lost the handle. Stolen away, quick hands by Simmons. It's 2-on-1. Knocked away by Marquez, filling the passing lane. Whitfield for a 3, no. Rebound controlled by the Dallas Skyline. Under 3 minutes left to play. There's Davidson. Shot clock to 7. Off the drive, little shovel, no. Offensive rebound, no. There's the third stick back. It's in the air and good. That's a lot with the putback at the 2:30 mark. Whitfield hand checked as he went across the lane. Will pull for 3 again and get the roll. Now we're coming up on 2 minutes. Three, no. Offensive rebound, though, by Dallas, and the shot is up and good. Hunter has had a great game. Brown from way downtown can't hit it. Mike Z, long rebound, and Thornton will miss. 1:43, there you see the time remaining. There's Dominique. Davidson. Again in no hurry. Goes around a couple of high screens. Backs in, almost lost it. Almost lost it again. Did lose it again. Ball on the floor, bodies on the floor, jump ball on the floor, and we'll have to sort everything out and see who's jumping. Malachi Davidson has this very calm, cool demeanor. But you just know the guy is a basketball assassin. Jaylen Brown jumping it up against him. Brown with a couple of taps, and here come the Prestige. Whitfield behind the arc. Got it. Coming up on the 1 minute mark. Baseline drive against Brown. Oh, the entry pass and the finish. Who else? Ricardo Artis. And we're under 1 minute. Whitfield will go to the stripe with 46 ticks remaining. Another tough one on the home floor for MidTown Prestige as they trying to get their feet firmly under them in competition in the basketball league. Make sure to go to the basketballleague.net. They've got everything you need to know. They've got their apparel shop. That's also the way to tell your friends to subscribe to TBL TV. Speaking of the apparel shop, why don't you get your favorite Prestige players jersey? They're great looking jerseys. They're built to last. And that player will also get a percentage of the proceeds, given the basketball leagues want to give back to the players. Same thing if you subscribe to TBL TV. There's an option where you can subscribe to TBL TV, whichever package you like, and you can choose a particular player on a particular team while you're subscribing, and a percentage of that subscription will also go to that player. All that and a whole lot more at thebasketballleague.net. Free throw is up and good by Davidson. Playing out our final 36. Whitfield again. He scored 9 straight by my count. Davidson, left hand finish, no. Whitfield will grab the board. Marquez for 3, nope. And now we're down to the final 13, foul Whitfield. And Artis Ricardo will go to the free throw line. Or Ricardo Artis, excuse me. He's had some kind of game, my friends. Some kind of game. So this will be the end of the opening homestand again for the Prestige. Free throw no good. They'll try it again. And here comes throw number 2. Got it. Final 11 seconds. Thornton throws it up, and this one's over. Dallas by 19 over the MidTown Prestige, 120 to 101. Another tough contest for the Prestige as they will meet in the center of the court. And now it's time for a road trip. But it's been fun the first 2 weekends that I've been here, and I hope you've enjoyed watching these contests. There's a lot more to come, believe me, from the Prestige. You've been watching the MidTown Prestige on TBL TV. For more, log on to thebasketballleague.net. 120-101 Dallas over the Prestige. Next Saturday, the Prestige travel to Waco to take on the Waco Royals in Texas. Live coverage begins at 3 Central on TBL TV. But for now, on behalf of our entire crew, thanks for joining us. I'm CJ Layton. So long from Charles Koch Arena.